Hey, yourself. These bitches think that they know me. Your mind. These bitches think that they know me. Yo, look. These bitches think that they know me. Hey, James, I didn't need the promotion. Are you done? What have you done? Standing in this for fun. Consecutive funds. No one as ill as us. No one as well as us. I put it really up. Let's put it really up. Are you done? What have you done? Standing in this for fun. Consecutive funds. No one as ill as us. No one as well as us. I put it really up. Let's put it really up.
Shake it, this your boy International Special. Yeah, I'm rocking out with Mariah Lynn. We shut the door on you bitches. Winning entertainment, we standing right behind Mariah Lynn. What's going down? Hey yo, Mariah.
I do the Millie rock, from the Brazilians. Pull up on any block. These bitches are really dry. I'm running, I'm gunning on anyone coming. I think they can come on my side. I'm sending the drummers that don't do percussion. Sending something you not straight from. You late, pick it up that track to check. You simple as a word, bitch, who's that? Show me the back, yo, who's sweat, not cut him off, no way. Blowing up too flat, got me off too flat. You know what is it? No biggest pussy and juice that. One queen, no in betweens, not like an ass or similes. Got hitting whores, got frenemies, got diamonds all in my centerpiece. I roll up my blind, my shoulder put that to the front. No one as ill as us. No one as well as us. I put it really up. Let's put it really up. Are you done? What have you done? Standing in this for fun. Consecutive funds. No one as ill as us. No one as well as us. I put it really up.
Share this video. Share this live.
No marathon, fly with the bag, no carry on. My eyes sitting, no Barry Bonds, I got it covered. Heavy bombs, I'm super hot. Cannonballs, they ride the block. Cannonballs, I walk the beach with no sandals on. I'm throwing money. Cannonballs, I'm taking off, look out below. They hunting me down, I'm caught up. I roll up a bag that's on the road. I'm on the road, people out, keep it moving. Most home sources on the post, Malone, smoking foreign, full smoke, cash, credit, never broke. Rest of that, no burial. On the side, no parachute. My altitude, my attitude, I'm going up. Alley-you, I blow back on the avenue. I would just run up a tab or two, skirting the farm while passing you. I'm done. What have you done? Standing in this for fun. Consecutive funds. No one as ill as us. No one as well as us. I put it really up. Let's put it really up. Are you done? What have you done? Standing in this for fun. Consecutive funds. No one as ill as us. No one as well as us. I put it really up. Let's put it really up.
What's goody? You already know what time it is. It's the Royal Couch. And today's a special edition. We ain't got no guests, no anything. We just about to talk and debate about some topics that have been in the works for the longest time. I want to know who wears the crown. I want us to figure out today who wears the crown. We're going to talk about who's the best, why they the best, and we're going to get it in. So I need y'all to be in the comments. I need y'all to share this live. I need y'all to make sure y'all interacting, because we will never get to the bottom of it if you guys are not involved. But of course, before we get started, this show is sponsored by Dig the Kicks. This is their dad hat. Also, I got their hoodie on. Right now, Dig the Kicks you can purchase the clothing, hats, all accessories on Dig the Kicks, DTK.com. And once you're there, make sure you type in that promo code ROYAL so you can get 15% off. We also are sponsored by SwagNationMagazine.com. We are also collabing with SwagNationMagazine.com to give you Ice Spits, which is coming January 10th, which is the first online live cipher competition, which the longest reigning champ gets a spotlight in the magazine, which is in 5 different countries and is the #1 independent artist magazine in the nation. So that's going to be huge. So make sure y'all go and prepare for that. So let's get started. Like I'm just excited for this topic. I'm gonna try my hardest not to be biased. If you guys know me, you guys know that I am obsessed with Nicki Minaj, but I am not gonna be biased because I'm gonna be open to everyone's thought process. And so make sure y'all sharing this live so we can get a little bit of more feedback from other people. So let's get into it. Queen of Rap. Of course, I feel like Queen of Rap is going to be my Nicki Minaj. And the reason why I say Nicki Minaj over anybody else is it's all stats. Michael Jackson, Michael Jordan, Muhammad Ali. Who else is the greats? All the greats are who they are because of what? Because of their stats. Nicki Minaj is the best because of her stats, because she has broken records, because she has done things that solidified her place for 10 years strong. And to most people, that's a small rap career. That's not even a longevity. That's not even someone that has been, really cracked the surface. She is just getting her foot wet, and she is breaking boundaries. She has made rap, female rap at that, go to a phenomenon that nobody's ever thought it can be. Yes, Lil' Kim was that bitch. Yes, Cardi B is doing her thing. Yes, Remy Ma is doing her thing. But honest to God, they're not doing measures that Nicki Minaj is doing. Now, this is where the debate comes in, because we get Cardi B. Now, Cardi B is now coming in here. Cardi B is a year, 2 years in, as far as entertainment wise, as far as Love and Hip Hop and her success in the mainstream hip hop. So, but her success is groundbreaking. She is breaking records. She has a record broken. She's been Bodak Yellow. The reason why Cardi B is who she is now is because Bodak Yellow has hit the top 10 chart. Hello, I got my notes here, girl. I got my notes. She was number one on the top hot 10 on the charts of U.S., which no other female rapper has been there since Lauryn Hill, doo-wop. Now, that is success in itself. That is by itself made her shoot to the top. But to be honest with you, I don't feel like she has been here long enough for us to say if she is queen or not. But a lot of people think that she is queen for the simple fact of the numbers that she is creating now, the phenomenon that she is creating now. Cardi B has done things that no other female rapper, actually no other artist has done, period. As far as bringing how relatable she is from her to the audience, to her fans. She has taught a lot of other artists now to go live and be more relatable with her fans. She is so real, and I feel like the reason why she is so big and her numbers are selling the way they are and her tracks are selling the way they are is because she is so relatable. She talks just like you and I. She talks like the girl around the way. So she makes you feel like, oh, that's my bitch. Also, we followed her since Instagram. If all remembers, before Love and Hip Hop, she was an Instagram phenomenon. Already had 1 million followers before she even got on Love and Hip Hop. And Cardi B, it felt like we followed her through her journey. It's like, you have that friend where now, they're successful and then now they're, going into bigger and better things and stuff like that. So I feel like that's where she gets her main success. But as far as numbers are concerned, there is no possible way or even any comparison in my eyes that she is even close, even in the same race as Nicki Minaj. Then we have Remy Ma. Remy Ma had a great 2017. And I say that because Remy Ma's career has been sporadic. Remy Ma's career has been up. When she came out, she was really big in the battle. That's how we knew from her. That's where she came out from. That's how we heard of her. She was very locally famous in New York. You feel me? Until Big Pun found her. You feel what I'm saying? And then once Big Pun, God rest in peace, God rest his soul, after he passed, then that's when Fat Joe came and took her under the wing, and they skyrocketed to where they went to now. She had got locked up. She was locked up for 7 years. You feel me? Then came out. 2017 was her year. She got the BET Best Female Hip Hop Award. All the way up, has done numbers for her career. I'm not even going to say for the hip hop career. Has done numbers for her career like no other that she has came from. Yes, I do agree. I have a comment here that says we have to enjoy a person's brand before we ever get to enjoy their music. We do, but that's today's day. You know, that's today's society because of social media. But because before, back then, it was hard, almost impossible to get into the celebrity life. We had to wait for it to get our media takeout. We had to wait for TMZ. We had to wait for 106 in Park. We had to wait for all these different, platforms in order for us to hear anything. You know what I mean? Now we don't need to wait for any type of news or any type of hype because they're going to go on live themselves and speak on whatever drama that they're going through. And that's the difference between what back in the day with that comment of where we got to get to know their people, because back in the day we didn't know any of them, not personally. We knew their music, we knew whatever beef they was in, but they let us know whatever they let us know. I really believe that this reality world and Cardi B really changed the game for a lot of the artists that's out here now. I would also extend that to Nicki Minaj because of what she fought in the courts for streaming. Now streams are, considered a part of your stats. Back before they went through that whole thing, streams wasn't a part of that. And if streams weren't part of your numbers, nobody will be making the numbers that they're making now. It's their streams that make it possible. Like, for example, Cardi B's Invasion of Privacy, that she sold 235,000 copies, but 100,000 copies was in album sales and stuff, but it was 135,000 copies in streams and stuff like that. So as far as Cardi B is concerned, if it wasn't for these streams, they wouldn't have even made the numbers that it made to make it triple, double, whatever, however many platinum that it was. But let's go back into it. We got the legendary Little Kim. You feel me? She is legendary, and we're not going to take that from her. Kim is legendary, and she has paved the way for a lot of people out here. And, if you guys disagree with what I'm saying, please comment below. I want to read what you guys have to say, what your guys' opinions are as far as who your favorite artist is and why you feel like they are queen, or who should wear the crown, at least for until now, to 2018. And we're solidifying not just 2018, we're solidifying everyone's career, their whole career. You feel what I'm saying? But as far as Little Kim, she has paved the way for a lot of these girls out here now. First of all, we like to feel like you coming for Cardi. No, I'm not coming for Cardi because I love every one of these artists. I love individually for their very own reason. Yes, I love Nicki Minaj. Everyone knows that. But I fucks with Cardi heavy. And I also fucks with Kim. But the thing about it with Kim is I fucks with 90s Kim, early 2000s Kim. I don't fuck with today's Kim, like Nasty and Wake Me Up. What was that? Wake Up? I don't even know. It was garbage. She's not doing nothing now. Before you heard a song, you was like, before if you heard a song, you like it was then you liked it, and now you knew who it was, but you can't tell. Well, a lot of people have the same sound now, so I do agree with that. Nowadays, you don't know who the person is because you know what it is. Society is so much. Social media has made it so that there are so many artists out here that it's hard not to sound like the next artist. And I don't even feel like all these artists are coming out to try to sound like the next artist, but the fact that there's so many artists out, it's bound to happen that one or two artists are going to sound the same. You have a lot of these male artists. You think the thing is with female artists, it's always a competition. And I know this is about female artists, this segment right here. But my whole thing about it is people always say, oh, this girl sounds like this one is copying this one. But at the same time, you look into the rap industry and the male artists, they all sound alike. There's about a total of 10 different sounds within the rap community as far as male rappers are concerned, and the rest all ping pong off of the rest of the people. They sound like everyone else. Let's be real. But we don't say that for the male hip hop community. We only say that for the female hip hop community. So as far as as far as Little Kim, yes, she has paved the way. And Little Kim is the bitch, is that bitch. You feel what I'm saying? But I do not think that she is still reigning queen. I feel like she has lost her crown because once she came out with the beef with Nicki Minaj, I feel like she lost all respect as far as the music industry is concerned. You know, I feel like she was jealous. I feel like she came out and Nicki had all this rep on her name and she came out was like, well, what about me? What about me? And next thing you know, Little Kim is here trying to be a 52-year-old rapper. However old she is, I don't know. You feel what I'm saying? So I think that's the shit that that I was going through. Now, reframing back to Nicki Minaj, she came out in 2007, killing the game before even signed. You feel me? We were all singing Itty Bitty Piggy and all of that stuff. You feel what I'm saying? But as well as with Nicki, in 2010, Your Love, which was a release that was a song that she didn't even want to put out because she was scared that it was, because that was the first time she kind of changed her sound from singing, and that's the first time they was all gonna hear her singing. She didn't know how this was gonna take, but that song put her in the charts, and that she was RIAA platinum certified because of that song. And that's when people really started looking at Nicki Minaj and put her in that mainstream level of where, okay, she is someone to be fucking with. Let's see, I do have some comments coming through. Hold on. Yes, they all sound like they all almost sounded like, is my opinion. Agreed. The same is happening with Nicki. As far as what, Rico? Nicki is going through the same shit. Kim never lost her crown. She passed the torch. No, you see, I feel like, okay, and again, agreed. But Cardi B is having a great year. I don't doubt that. She's having a great startup. I don't doubt that. But if we're talking about musically inclined, if we're talking about stats of what we're going, see, this is what I don't understand about Nicki Minaj's, because everyone, Lil Wayne, Jay-Z, Kanye, Biggie, Tupac, let's get out of rap and let's get into Muhammad Ali, Michael Jordan, Tiger Woods. These are all people. Let's even get into skateboard, Tony Hawk. These are all people of legendary status because of their stats, because of who they are, because of what they accomplished within their career, because they are at the top of the top, because they have beaten everyone that came before them. And Nicki has done so. There has been no other female rap artist that has gotten to the status of mainstream that she has gotten to. There has been no other female rap artist that has broken as much records. And let me tell you something. She has not only broke rap records, she has broken female artist records. You hear me? So if we're taking all of this into accountability, she is queen because of her stats. Cardi is a great runner-up. She is coming, but let me tell you something. She has not done the stats she's just hot right now. She has not done the stats to solidify her taking the torch. And Cardi, so what's happening to make the legendary status of her own year? Let me tell you something. I don't doubt this. Cardi B has taken 2018. 2018 is Cardi B's. No doubt about it. And I really believe before Nicki, she's going to get her Grammy. She is. I don't doubt it at all. You feel what I'm saying? That's a whole nother story. That's a whole nother story about the Grammys. But my whole thing about it is Cardi has had a phenomenal year. Phenomenal 2 years. Let's be honest with you. She has had a phenomenal 2 years, and I don't take Cardi's B compliments from her, and I want her to succeed, and I hope she does succeed. But because she is succeeding does not mean that the other people are not. You hear me what I'm saying? Remy Ma, no shade about Remy Ma though. Remy Ma is taking herself right into the reality world, into Love and Hip Hop, into what is her reality series? The Love with Mackies or something like that. She has her own spin-off show, whatever. She does that because what she has realized is for her, that is a great marketing strategy to keep her relevant because her music is not. Let's be honest. All the Way Up it was her biggest hit other than Conceited. So with that being, and she had a great 2017. But we're talking about the career of, let's talk about the magnitude of their whole career. Now, if someone said Nicki has no personality, she's boring. Now that's not true at all. If anything, she has a lot of personality. Does Cardi B have a lot of personality as well? Of course. Little Kim has a lot of personality, and so does Remy Ma. But my whole thing is Nicki Minaj is not boring. And you know what? I'm sorry, guys, because I told you guys I was not going to be biased. And I know I really do sound biased for Nicki. But, you know, facts are facts. You feel what I'm saying? Facts are facts. Like, facts are facts. I really feel like, it says, I disagree that she has no personality. She isn't relatable. I really feel like what it is Nicki Minaj is that gap. You know, the gap between, like, I'm 30 years old, so I feel like I bridge that gap between millennials and, like, the old timers. You feel what I'm saying? Like the old school. Like, we had Walkmans. We know what it is for dial up. We had, you know, slow ass beep. You know, we had the beepers. Like, I know what it is to have back in the day, and I know what it is to have it now. You feel me? And I feel like, using that analogy, Nicki Minaj is that bridge between new age hip hop and that old age hip hop, where when she came out, she wasn't so reachable. Now that Cardi B's out and this new age of rap, where it's not just Cardi B, you know, you got the Cash Dolls and you know, all these other girls that are coming out, and you know, even Stefflon Don does a lot of live videos and stuff like that. So when you get into the live videos like that era, where I feel like Nicki Minaj is in between that. You feel me? Where she wasn't reachable, but now that times has changed, she's making herself reachable. But let's not forget, Nicki was the first person, well, one of the first people to call out her fans and to have a Twitter to really interact with her Twitter and have that, you know, relationship. So people seem, when someone new comes out, they seem to forget what the old one did. You feel me? So if anything, I'm going to renege on what I just said and say that Nicki actually was reachable back in the day, because she started the whole trafficking between her and her fans through Twitter. And all the barbs that are watching will know that we have been in tune with Nicki since the beginning. Nicki has been in tune with us since the beginning, and she always is. And now the only difference is that now we got Instagram and Facebook is popping again, and Snapchat and all of this. And Cardi, every chance she gets, she's on live. Now, going into personalities of where these artists lie in is, that's one thing that I do not like about Cardi B. Cardi B, I love her and her antics, but I do not love that she is so petty when it comes to people talking about her or the blog saying anything negative. What's going on? King Mos is in the building. Shout out to King Mos. She complains about a lot of the things, and my whole thing is, once you get to this mainstream status, once you get to this higher up level, they're going to talk about you no matter what. So I'd rather her stop complaining so much, because she lives for when they talk good, but she can't stand for when they talk bad. But they're going to always talk bad. And you're right. Someone said Nicki does the same shit. Nicki does the same shit, but she does it in a different way, I feel like. I feel like she's been quiet for so long, and now that Nicki Minaj is speaking up with Cream Radio, which is the #1 radio station in the world, not in the world, period, and she just came out. You feel me? Let's just add that in there. She came out. Yes, she's going to be addressing stuff, because why can't she? Everyone else as an artist does. Why is it a problem for Nicki to be petty or for Nicki to come out and address something? Everyone says, oh, Cardi's only 25, 26. Oh, Nicki's only 35. I'm 30 and I be fucking petty sometimes. We all be petty. But when Nicki gets on it, it's the Nicki hate train. Oh, Nicki is this. Nicki is that. Nicki is this. You feel me saying? Like, Nicki, all Nicki does is break records. All Nicki does is stay on the charts. All Nicki does is give us great content. And just like Remy, one thing I fuck with Remy Ma is, one thing that I fuck with Remy Ma is that just like Nicki, she writes her own shit. Remy Ma is, I feel like she is really underrated because one thing is, I feel like we need that gangsta gutter fucking rap. And she's another one that bridges that gap between old rap and new rap. You feel me? I feel like she bridges that gap between old rap and new rap. And guys, if you guys are watching, please share this live. Let's get more feedback. Let's get some interactions. I want some comments. I need to know who's the best and who wears the crown, guys. So I respect it, but one thing about Remy is she writes a lot of her own stuff. I do will admit that Papoose helps, but if you have a rapper like Papoose, which is to me one of the greatest of all times, one of it. He's my top 7. I wouldn't say top 5, but he is around my top 7. But Papoose is a genius, and if you have him as your husband, bitch, why not use his ass? You'll be stupid if you did it. You feel what I'm saying? But she writes a lot of her stuff, and I feel like she's very underrated. And I think she needs to be a lot better. But she needs to focus more about her music than she does about this whole reality star stuff. I really feel like. Ralphie, shout out to Ralphie, another rapper. Shout out to JJ Jones, another rapper in the building. I agree. My fact, let's do a poll. I want to see for the people watching right now, comment hashtag your artist who you feel like is queen right now. I want hashtag Nicki, hashtag Remy, hashtag Lil Kim, hashtag Cardi. Right now, I want everyone to hashtag who their favorite artist is, and I want to see from the people watching who we got so far. And if you can, kind of explain your reasons why. Because Nicki, like I can't keep explaining why Nicki. Kim, again, I'll keep talking as well. Kim is queen. She's legendary queen. But boo-boo, just like we've had past presidents, you will always be the president because you were the past president. But boo-boo, we got a new president now. And that's T. You feel me? And that's T. You feel me? I got Nicki, Cardi, Nicki, Cardi. Explain. I really want my Cardi fans, because I knew this was going to be a thing between Cardi and Nicki. I really did. Explain, my Cardi fans. Explain to me what signifies her queen. Who like how? I need facts. King Most, facts. I need facts about what makes her queen of rap. And if you, and I, honest to God, if y'all give me a solidified answer, I swear I would acknowledge it and we will go with it. But what makes Cardi queen over Nicki, Kim, and Remy? Yes, Eve is dope, but we're these are the main 4. I mean, we have just so many other female rappers that are amazing, but these are the main 4 that I always talked about when it comes to having this crown. So we're gonna try to keep it short and sweet. So I got a couple of people here to show me. Yes, the Nicki fans don't have to explain; it's self-explanatory. But Cardi fans need to explain. Nicki writes her own music, broke records, and nobody past or present has even come close to even in her career the last 10 years plus. And that's facts. And that's what I need y'all to realize. I got Rico Carter saying Cardi B, because she is breaking more records in a year than Nicki has in 10 years. But I love Cardi because she is relatable and genuine. Body gang. Body gang. Charmaine. Look, I agree with, okay, let's a few of Cardi's record breaking. Kodak Yellow has the most streams with 46.4 million streams for 5 weeks, 5 times platinum, top 10 on the billboards, and charted top 10 in the U.S., which no other rapper has done since Lauryn Hill, a doo-wop. Invasion of Privacy also has done 235,000 copies her first week, which no other artist has done for 2018. That's male or female. So, as well as that, her personality is through the roof. With all of that being said, Cardi B is definitely up there for 2018. But answer me this, is it just for 2018? Or can we even put her in this category because it's only been a year in her music career? Answer me that. Nicki is the most influential rapper and female MC of all time. I agree. Again, my answer doesn't change. And again, because of her humility, period. Dr. Seuss could have wrote her shit and it doesn't make her to have a good time. Her voice. I love her voice and she's from the Bronx. That makes a move and she's a good dude. Okay. Nicki got a song for Almost Diamond? Yep. But lyrically, as much as I love Clary, it isn't a comparison. Platinum off streams, which Nicki helped make possible. Facts! And Mo, that's where I was getting to when I said with the streams. She's only made these possible because of Nicki Minaj. Nicki Minaj has made that possible for all artists. So now you're trying to say that she isn't going to make it in 2019? No, I'm not saying that she's not going to make it in 2019. What I'm saying is because we haven't made it there, we don't know what's going to happen. Let's be honest with you. Could we say that her relationship with the Migos, with Offset, helped her career? I want to see the Cardi fans answer me that. I agree, Ralphie. She is going to be around for a while. She is. Well, they give her credit. No, Cardi, again, guys, Cardi B is phenomenal. I love Cardi B. First off, if y'all go scroll to my Instagram, I love Cardi B before all you bitches loved Cardi B, first off, because I was following Cardi B when she was just an Instagram phenomenon. I was so gassed in my Instagram. You scroll down, it's just a picture of her where it's like, oh, my girl Cardi gonna make it to Love and Hip Hop. I'm so happy, all this shit like that. So I fucks with Cardi B. You feel me? And I love the record that she's breaking, and I want her to continue to succeed, break more records. I want female rappers to continue to thrive, but we can't take away Cardi B fans. How could you take away? For example, LeBron James is doing his numbers, but you can't take away that Michael Jordan is who he is. Period. Even more relevant, Stephen Curry is popping. He's new. So let's say that, because you know what? Michael Jordan will be like Lil' Kim. LeBron James is like Nicki, and Stephen Curry is like Cardi B. Again, you can't take away what LeBron James has done. He is still the king of NBA right now because of his stats. Regardless of how good of a year Stephen Curry has done, LeBron James is still that nigga. Period. Like, how do you take away from her stats? She's queen. Let me tell you something. If Cardi B had all the stats that Nicki had, I will be debating that Cardi B is queen. There's a lot of hype in the industry wanting to push Nicki out. I agree. So did Nicki playing the gay card, which she isn't Well, Nicki did not never play the gay card. The media played the gay card for her. She is interested in females and was interested in females. She dibbled and dabbled in the gay. But that clip, I mean, that picture that went everywhere with her in a hoodie. How many females you know? My friend Jeannie. Shout out to Jeannie. She's the most girly girl now. Period. But back in the day, she used to wear hoodies. And sneakers. You couldn't catch her in a pair of heels. But now she wears pumps for days. You feel me? So that's that. I feel like you can't really say that. Yes, it did. And more publicity, but she was hot already. Yes, facts. She was hot. Facts. What helped Nicki's career? Can't say it hasn't. What helped Nicki's career? They trying to wash Lil Wayne out the same way, but niggas forgot because, and you know what? That's a fact. Go follow King Most. He just stating fact. They're trying to wash Lil Wayne away, but still, no one can take what he has done for the hip hop community. No one can take away his numbers. Again, like that's what I'm not understanding. Why are we taking away Nicki's numbers? Nicki definitely came out hardcore lesbo, and she did. But how? Show me, please. Inbox me in video, an interview, or something where Nicki has said herself that she was a lesbian, that she has came out and said that she, all of this stuff like that. Please let me know. I want to watch it because I've watched every interview and I have not seen that interview yet. Yes, my boo, Jeannie. Nicki definitely did fake the gay card. Again, show me proof. Let's do receipts. I have. Oh my God, you have defended Nicki the whole time. I'm not defending Nicki. I'm defending stats. Is what I don't understand because I defend Cardi. I just sat here and said that Cardi B has had an amazing year, and if she continues to have the year that she's having, she's going to be queen. But to say she's queen now, no. Little Kim is queen. But just like Bill Clinton and George W. Bush and all the presidents before them, they're still president till they die. You don't take away their presidency. But we have a new president, acting president now. And that's what Nicki is. Nicki is the new queen. Period. Now, trap queen, that's a whole nother story because Nicki don't do trap. You feel me? And when we talking about queen, we're talking about someone that not only is giving stats, but is an MC, is a visual and lyrical icon. You feel me? Genius. We're talking about appearances, movies, social influence. We're talking about all across the board. You can't tell me Nicki's not queen. You can't. Cardi B doesn't even write her raps. Come on. Y'all mad at the president right now because he can't be the president, right? He's not equipped to be the president. He's doing shit that presidents don't do, right? Right? So, we're claiming someone to be queen for a job that she's not doing. Hello? Empress. Yes, let's call her Empress. Let's call her something. But queen, we cannot. Remy Ma, I feel like she has come, and you know what? All these girls has came from all these girls has came from Nicki. All these girls, or Nicki, or I could be the other way around, play devil's advocate. Nicki has came for all these other girls, right? And who's won each and every beef? And I know my Cardi B fans are going to come out here and try to talk like Cardi won, but we're not talking about trying to fight. We're talking about as far as lyricists. We're talking about as far as rapping. Now, Meek Mill just came out with his album, and Cardi B had, was on that track, whatever. Him and Cardi B, and I'm not gonna lie, that was one of her best raps of her career. But again, you go look in the credits, and that was Meek Mills wrote that whole rap. So again, now you're a great showboat. But I watched the interview before, and somebody was talking about she's an actress, and that's what does an actor do? They read lines that someone else wrote, and you act them out, and you play the part of that role. So Cardi B is a great actress. She needs to go into media, into filming, because she would be a phenomenal actress, because someone writes it out and she plays that role. Period. And it sells, because I listen to her music. I definitely listen to her music. Aretha is queen, right? But it came a time when she fell back and new queens had to play a new record. And okay, agree. Now, I don't think it's Cardi's time to be queen. I feel like it's Cardi's time to shine. But again, with Cardi shining, Nicki is still breaking these records. That's what I don't see. I don't think that y'all get that. I don't think that y'all get that through your minds. Like, the reason why Cardi B Kodak Black has done wonders for Cardi B. I'm not going to lie. Kodak Black had put her into where she is now, to even consider her for this slot, to be honest with you. Aretha is queen, but even Nicki passed Aretha's record, because Aretha was the most female to have the most entries in the Hot 100 billboards, and now Nicki did, and trumps, because every time, to be honest with you, most of the time, every time Nicki drops a fucking single, it hits the Billboard charts. So every time she releases a single, every time she releases a track, and it hits Billboard, she's breaking records. Kidding me? Are you kidding me? And she's only 10 years in the game. I don't know how hard I can blow your damn house down, boo. Like facts is facts. Facts is facts. 5 Grammy nominations. Okay, so with Grammys, and I'm glad they reminded, because I do want to talk on Grammys. Now, Nicki has a lot of Grammy nominations. She has about, if I'm not correct, about 10 Grammy nominations. But she has not won any Grammys. Now, I do feel like there's something wrong there. Because, honestly, for the numbers that she is making, there's no reason why she isn't a Grammy award winning. It blows my mind. And honestly, it doesn't just blow my mind. It blows a lot of people in the main industry's mind. Top niggas like Jay-Z and Kanye and Taylor Swift and Beyonce. These people are wondering why Nicki is not a Grammy Award winner already, because of the numbers that she has produced. You're right. Charmaine says, "Be yourself sells." And that's, again, so you know what? I'm going to take a lot of things I said back, because maybe Cardi is queen. Because, again, I have to remember that society is different today. And music does not only sell records. It doesn't. Good music does not only sell records. You feel me? Let's be honest with you. 6ix9ine is selling out of control, but his content is not the best. You feel what I'm saying? So let's be honest. Because if we was talking about, all of this, then we can add Bad Baby to this category, to be honest with you, because her numbers is ridiculous. You feel me? Now, I fucked with me with some Bad Baby. But honestly, taking it back, honestly, not having a biased thought right now, possibly Cardi B can be or is crowned the new queen of rap because of what society is today. And the fact that society states that, music doesn't sell it doesn't sell for you only. You know, that's why you have to build an empire. So that's why you have to go on live and have these personalities. That's why these reality shows and all these legends and people are getting on shows and different things of that nature. That's why you have to come out and, you know, like Nicki has Queen Radio, and because you have to be ahead of the game, and you have to be, as far as the millennials are concerned, have to be what they want. So let's see. I got a few comments here I want to read through. Of course you think there's something wrong when your fave doesn't have a Grammy. Cardi B has shut them all down with her nominations. How can you say her songs now bigger than Kodak Black and Nicki singles are not even in the hot hundreds as we speak, and it's not even charted, and I am a fan. Nicki fan goes to any available to make her look good and even see her past and the things that she has complained about from the other artists, and Nicki is forever guilty for the same thing. So stop, please, come on and be real. 1 year Cardi been doing more than 10 years Midas needing to create stream assistance. That's not true. Because Nicki has made big strides in years, and because of all her successful years that she had accumulated has made her the best in total. So her being number one every year has made her the best now. So let's get that. Rap queen, pop queen, metaphor queen, punchline queen. Hello? Cardi ain't win the beef. Her numbers was coming regardless. She's a new face and she's eating up fashion up too. No shade. I'm not going to stunt like I get up tens. I think that meant to say I get my tens. Wasn't one of my favorite songs, but hey. Cardi B is the first solo female artist to reach number one on the billboards in 20 years. I did state that, and that is true. Lauryn Hill was the female artist before her. That is true. And I announced the day before the Queen's birthday, okay? There are plenty of Keys of Queens with no nominations this year. Fuck the Grammys. Agreed. Shit, Will Smith is one of the GOATs and never received an Oscar. Oh, and I didn't know that. And that's a good comparison. That's a great comparison. And y'all not gonna tell me Will Smith ain't that nigga. Cardi B got the streets and the Spanish culture. One thing the Spanish is supports for their own. I agree with that. I agree with that 110%. 6ix9ine is trash. Nicki Minaj has been trying for 10 years. You see, the thing is, Nicki Minaj hasn't been trying for 10 years. She's been succeeding for 10 years. Again, we can't take away her accomplishments. Cardi B pay her dues. Oops, hella. Tony West, number one on the billboards. The lies, harsh. Tony West, hella. Where you going? Okay. So, I really feel like, you know, this is breaking down. So can we sit here and really, okay, so we're gonna exclude Lil' Kim and Remy Ma out this debate because it seems just to be little Cardi B and Nicki that we're talking about right now. And I do agree that it's between those two. So we can say that, you know, this is the island and they have been voted off the island, Remy and Lil' Kim. So down to Cardi. So it's really Nicki's musical accomplishments and platform versus Cardi B's personality and accomplishments and platform. Because that's from what I read through all these comments and these things, that's what I'm getting. It's versus yes, Nicki has all the stats, but Cardi B is more relatable. So I'd rather listen to Cardi because of who Cardi is versus of what type of content that is being produced. So when Nicki Minaj was accused, which Safari came back out and said that he was lying, right? When Nicki Minaj was accused, and when Safari was lying about him writing her verses, her raps, y'all all clowned Nicki. Y'all all, oh, she ain't shit. She don't write her shit. She don't do this. How you queen? If you don't write your rap, you this, you that, you this, you that, you that. But Cardi, and there was a comment that said earlier that us barbs or us people would defend our faves, Nicki, to hands down. No, you Cardi B fans would defend her hands down no matter what. Y'all excuse her antics. Y'all applaud her foolishness. Yet whenever somebody else do it, it's you're wrong and you're petty and you're this. All Nicki did was be petty back with Queen Radio, but she's the devil because of it. Cardi B is done swung on her and threw a damn shoe, but she that's my bitch and she about that life too. So like my whole thing is like, what is it? It's like I understand it's definitely like so. Nobody wants to discredit her. She's a lyrical monster, granted, but Party is that bitch. And that's what so that was the honest answer. Let's say that. She is a lyrical monster. She is. But Cardi is just that bitch that y'all just want to fuck with. So do y'all crown the queen because you like her better than Nicki, or do you crown the queen of who's better at music? When this is the music industry. Go. I want to hear what y'all have to say. Then y'all keep dragging Lil' Kim Grammy, and she got default by 3 pop artists. Facts. I know I wouldn't say that main category major hip hop. The Grammy don't rock with Jigaboo music. Remember Rihanna was nominated for 13 Grammys and walked away with 0. Hello? You're right, Mo. You're right. Look up artist boycotts against Grammys. Everyone knows that they don't fuck with certain type. Nicki does great work, but Cardi B's time now. Okay, so we got a vote for Cardi B. So who reigns queen? Nicki Minaj, Cardi B. Are we gonna crown Cardi B based upon all the comments that I've read and all the feedback that we've been going and the stats and what she has accomplished? Are we gonna crown Cardi B the queen of rap because of her personality and because we like her better as far as wearing the crown? Or do we crown Nicki Minaj queen of rap because she is musically and lyrically a monster? And that's not my words. So who do we crown? Nicki Minaj, Cardi B. Cardi B because we like her. Nicki Minaj because she produces great, because of her music content. Nicki Minaj is better as far as music queen, but Cardi does have the potential between queen and years. So we got one Nicki. Now here's my question. How is it fair to be defended? No, I've always said that I did not like, I wish Nicki would have always stayed unreachable. I wish she wouldn't. I love Queen Radio, but I wish she wouldn't have addressed some of the stuff that she has addressed. I totally agree with you. I wish that she did not. I don't condone her antics, and I wish she didn't, because I feel like she's bigger than that, and people are going to talk anyway. So I don't agree with Nicki Minaj's antics as well as Cardi B's antics. Although Cardi B does complain a lot. And I feel like Nicki Minaj does not complain a lot. I feel like Nicki Minaj has her standpoint on things, and she is considered the angry black woman complaining, but she really doesn't say much. But because she's Nicki Minaj, it is a problem. So we got Cardi B. We got Cardi B as queen. Cardi B as queen. Are we crowning Nicki Minaj or Cardi B as queen? From what it looks like, Cardi B is liked because of her personality. She is relatable, and her music content is great. Don't get me wrong, I love her music. You feel me? But what are we gonna give? My credit, I give credit to where it's due. I give credit to credit, and I gave Remy her credit, and I gave Kim her credit. Yes, of course, they're all queens. They're all queens. But who is the queen currently? Today. today. Cardi does push good content, but she pushes other people's content. Facts, Charmaine. Facts. That's really facts. We got a Nicki, so we got a couple of Nickis, but we still got majority Cardi. I need you guys to share this live and comment who you feel like is queen. We got Nicki, Cardi, Nicki, Cardi. The Trap Selena, Cardi will have to be queen today if we're being honest. Okay, Cardi, we got another Cardi. It looked like Cardi's winning, guys. And, you know, I'm going to crown who y'all say. You know, it's not just who I say. So, Cardi, we got a Nicki. We got a Cardi, Nicki. Charmaine, that's not true. That's not true. Safari did not write and produce most of her. He helped produce, but he did not write most of her. And he even went on an interview, and I believe it was the Breakfast Club, and admitted that he was lying about writing her music. That he was just being petty because he was upset. He does not write her music. Nicki, Cardi. Right now, guys, Cardi. Nicki's still queen. Cardi's the total package. I was told about Queen Rihanna. This is just Queen of Rap, Alan. So pick your. I want to choose. Nicki has been pushing it for 10 years. Yes, Cardi has bangers, and yes, she has a beast. But a lot of people on her because of her acts. Okay, I agree, Kamani. Kamani Valentino has stated that Nicki has been pushing through for years and years, and Cardi has some bangers, and she is a beast, but people are really with her because of her acts. And that's what I'm saying. So is she queen? And look who's our president. So it really doesn't matter if they know policy or they know the industry or not. So, you know, if we're going to crown Cardi queen, then let's crown her queen. But who is queen? Cardi because we love her for being Cardi B? Or Nicki because we love her because she is a lyrical monster? Let's shoot. And girl, by check the writing credits on her album. He has contributed to her music all the way up to the pink print under the a contribution. Anyway. I'm going to, by current stats, Cardi has broken multiple records in a few years. She has been on. Okay, so we got Cardi. It's looking, so we got, let me count up the search. For everyone watching, I just need you to comment a name. Cardi, Nicki. Cardi or Nicki. So I'm going to scroll back up and count these things up real quick. So I got a Nicki, I got Cardi, that's 3 and 2, that's 3, 3, that's 4, 3, 5, 3, why is that 6 up, it broke up, I mean, when in a different time, as far as so right now, guys, from our viewers watching, and for our future viewers that are going to be coming in, please make sure you vote and cast your vote for Cardi or Nicki. I'm going to go back and tally up, and we're going to go again and crown the queen. But for right now, with 5-3, we got Cardi B as queen of rap. What's the difference between writing your own rights and making your own beats? What's the difference? I mean, you're an actress. She's in the wrong field. So Cardi B or Nicki Minaj. Cardi B at 5, Nicki at 3 right now for Queen of Rap. Are we picking Cardi for who Cardi is as a personality and music, or are we picking Nicki because of her stats and of what she has done musically? Queen. Who is Queen? We excluded and we voted off the island Remy Ma and Little Kim, unfortunately. She is not in the hood rapping in hallways anymore. Her style is supposed to be switch. JC style switch, TI style switch, and she called being wealthy. Hello? You better preach. Nobody thinks like that for Nicki, though. But guys, has been an amazing time. And I look forward to seeing what you guys vote. As of now, Cardi is in the lead. I'm gonna let this go for a few days and see what the casting of the votes will do. I'm gonna forward this onto our YouTube and see what the comments are, and I'm gonna tally it all up, and I'm gonna post them on my page. So make sure you keep a lookout to see who is queen of hip hop. Who is queen? So make sure you share this live. Make sure you let people know to come in and comment their vote. You even defending Nicki like she being picked on, same way she did. Look, your votes are in. This has been fun, guys. I have had the time of my life. Thank you guys for interacting with me. This was actually, I think, my first live without any guests or any interviews. So thank you guys for making it a lit live. You guys were interactive the whole time. This has been fun. I'm looking to do more of these. And yeah, I love you guys. Make sure y'all keep a lookout tomorrow on the Royal Couch. We got Reese G to talk about all these crazy things that's going on with Chasing Reality and what's to come with Chasing Dallas. And then also on Sunday, on Wednesday, I do apologize. We got KL from G Status, which is going to be lit. So I can't wait for that. Run the votes up. So because she went to school for it, she can't be queen of rap? Right. That makes no sense. So guys, thank you for joining into the great debate. Who wears the crown between Nicki, Cardi, Remy, and Lil Kim? To keep you updated, we have excluded Lil Kim and Remy Ma out the nominations. It is between Nicki Minaj and Cardi B. Who do you pick to be the queen of rap? I love you. Until tomorrow, make sure y'all tune in. The Royal Couch, 10 p.m. Rishi G.